Hi guys, this is Amber from NotableInk.com. I am hopping along with Altenew for Celebrating Parents Card Drive and Blog Hop. I'm going to be featuring a card with Painted Rose today, which is one of my favorite sets, and we're going to be creating a Mother's Day card. Be sure to check out the blog hop on Altenew site because 20% of the profits earned from the following stamp sets will be donated to the Food Bank of Central New York to support seniors in need. And those stamp sets are Best Dad, Painted Rose, Extra Special, Lotus, Cross Stitch Flower, and Best Mom. So I'm going to use Painted Rose to create my florals today, and I'm going to use a sentiment from Wild Hibiscus for our Mother's Day card. So I'm going to be starting off with some yellows, and these are Sunshine Yellows, and the first one I'm using is Citrus Burst for my lightest layer, and I'm going to do a yellow and an orange flower. So I will have all of the supplies that I used linked down below in the video description, and then I'll also have all of the names of the colors that I used listed in my blog. So if you're interested in those, head on over to my blog for the specifics there. I believe this is now Orange Cream that I'm using. And then I'll move on to Maple Yellow for the second layer of the yellow flower. If you are new to layer stamping, I highly recommend this particular set. This set is so forgiving, and it's great because it doesn't have to be exactly lined up, and it's so easy to use. So I didn't have a lot of contrast with that particular layer, so I'm going in around the edges with cotton candy, and I just blotted it up with my hand there, and that just adds a little more interest to the outer edges of those flowers. So I'm going to do the same thing for the orange here. It just adds a little something extra. So with the mini cubes, you can pretty easily go around. If you have the oval sets, you can kind of do the rock and roll technique where you just kind of roll it around the edge there. And I love the extra dimension that little bit of extra ink in a different color added there. So going in with our last layer for the roses, and I'm just going to stamp that one more time because I missed the edge there. And I'm going to add a little more of the cotton candy to this layer as well, which you couldn't really see because that orange is so dark. And then for the last layer of yellow, I'm going to do Honey Drizzle, which is the darkest yellow in that set. And I do add a little cotton candy to that, which changes it to a little bit more of a pinkish orangish. And I wish I had stopped there, but I go in with another layer of it. And so it changes the look just a bit there. All right, moving on to the leaves. I'm going to do my first layer in bamboo, and pretty easy to get all three of these stamps down at the same time. The leaves also have 3 layers, so they have great watercolor-like dimension to them. So I'll just get them all lined up at the same time. My second layer is going to be with olive ink. And the third layer is going to be with moss, and these colors are from the Tropical Forest set. Once we have these all stamped up, I'm going to go ahead and die cut them. I cut down a piece of black and white paper from the Altenew Verdant Walk paper pack, and I love this pattern. I think it's such a cool graphic element to any card. And so again, I'm just going to use a sentiment from the Wild Hibiscus set, and I decided, so I've kind of taped my elements together there. And I'm going to treat the paper with an anti-static powder bag because I'm going to heat emboss it with gold embossing powder. So I've just inked it up with some Altenew clear embossing ink. This is the antique gold embossing powder, also from Altenew. And these powders melt so beautifully. So this paper is a little thinner, so make sure that you preheat your tool and also keep it moving so that you don't warp your paper too much. I'm going to pop up my panel with some Sticky Back Fun Foam, and then I'm also going to pop up my floral elements, and the card will be done. Here's a close-up of the finished card, and you can see I was thrilled with how well that sentiment fit right in between those lines. The gold embossing powder was perfect because some of it was going to overlay those black stripes, so that was perfect to keep it readable. And I love this color combination. I have recently really gotten into orange. Yellow is not my favorite color. I'm usually a cool color. I usually stick to the blues and purples and greens, but orange, I'm just really digging it lately. I hope you enjoyed this card today and feel inspired to start making your Mother's Day cards or maybe even participate in the card drive. Like I said, I linked the other 2 videos that I did for this hop here, and definitely make sure you check out the blog hop and leave a comment on my blog for a chance for a giveaway. Please be sure to like and share this video so that YouTube shares it with other crafters as well. Thank you so much and have a great day.